A stroll in downtown St. George's, a reminder of home, but far less rubbish and almost no homeless people. Did encounter cartel, who else? Here as elsewhere in the Caribbean, Jamaican music a selling point.
Jordan 1.
So why you have the cartel on your van?
Because cartel promote the Jordan 1.
Yeah, cartel promote the Jordan 1s. That's why we have to, and come the boss.
Jordan 1s and Air Force 1s, you have them.
Cartel is the one who bring it out,
Vibes cartel, promote
cartel,
them things, so
You
have to big up the boss.
Big up the boss himself.
I done more rocks to riches up that boss. Birthday celebration, Lord.
Jamaican DJ putting in some promo time with local radio. The reach of reggae and dancehall packing a powerful punch. Station very informal, just walk in.
Rocks and riches is on. Going down inside the Grenada National Stadium tomorrow.
TJ's birthday gig, big news in sleepy St. George's. Dancehall fans keyed up to see the man from Moby, one of the more popular Jamaican acts in the Eastern Caribbean. He's performed here before. Thousands of tickets already sold.
For the birthday celebration in Grenada, one of the biggest artists out of Jamaica.
Much of Grenada picture perfect, clean, orderly, a slower pace, a gentler feel. White sand beaches, especially here at Grand Anse, as nice as Jamaica's.
Grand Anse Beach is an absolute pearl of Grenada. It is our standout massive beach. You would rarely see a beach this size anywhere in the Caribbean and feel like you have it all to yourself.
Pretty views abound from a hilly island, once famed as the Spice Isle, now a haven for tourists, and med students mostly from the United States.
It's massive. Without it, I don't know where we would be.
Around 8,000 attending St. George's University, which also caters to veterinary students. The 42-acre facility, a big economic contributor in a population of about 117,000.
There was a mass exodus, obviously, when the pandemic started. So everybody who had leases with students, they all just evaporated. The students were taken out on charter planes, and it was a very rough time for this country for the 2 years.
Property manager and real estate agent Dylan Samuel had a tough time during COVID, but the med students are back, and there's high demand for accommodation.
Housing costs around the world are going up, and Grenada is no exception. You can look at anything from 1,000, 1,500 US to upwards of 2,500 US for a one-bedroom apartment.
Aha! We deal!
Near the medical school, a sea of sailboats in storage. There's no missing the tall masts.
Hundreds of yachts come down in the summer, which is hurricane season, so they want to get
practice.
Well, you've hit my nail on the head, yes. I am totally against the concept and practice of selling passports.
Why?
Because you cannot sell your patrimony. People died to make Grenada independent, and we turn around and now sell this to the cheapest bidder. It's only $150,000, you can get a Grenadian passport.
Grenada an easy sell as a peaceful, even idyllic island. Violent crime extremely rare, but its peaceful image was shattered on October 19, 1983, when leftist Prime Minister Maurice Bishop, along with 7 supporters, was executed by a Cuban-supported communist faction led by Deputy Prime Minister Bernard Cord. His wife Phyllis, a Jamaican, was among 17 convicted and sent to prison for the murders. Today, one can visit the location of the killings, called the Fort. Some bullet holes where the victims were summarily shot are still visible. Others filled in. 39 years, a long time, but for the Grenadians who remember, a traumatic period. For many, Dylan Samuel's age, though, a far cry from Grenada today.
One of the beautiful things about Grenada, you can look up the hillsides, you can look all up and down. You don't see burglar bars everywhere. It's very safe. The police here have an amazing solve rate when it comes to crimes. We do not have a crime problem here. It is fantastic.
At Grenada's National Stadium, TJ's Rags to Riches gets the expected crowd. The owner lane DJ is decked out for his birthday gig. Trinidad New School DJ Prince Swanee also billed. Phones out.
A Jamaica come from me a bad man. Sing. Oh boy, if you better sneak up on the mass or get on the glass, look how they bend down. Who know you?
DJ Quadder among the warm-up acts.
Don't be so no sing. I mean energy them can.
Grenadians hyped for Prince Swanee.
Someone so forget. I know me know some boys so bad mind. Them try but them can't take my shine.
But it's TJ's night to shine, with Rough Cut setting the pace. The Jamaican DJ, a local hero.
Who's your favorite dancehall artist?
TJ. I'm that Vice Cartel is TJ. Yep.
The people in Grenada really love TJ. Performed in Grenada 5 months ago, and it's like the request about coming back to Grenada was crazy, so we just decided to keep something for ourselves there, you know? It's the first country I ever went to, and like, from we reach the airport, more than 30 people take picture. So I just feel like, say, yo, them people here love me and all the energy with them. You know, this is something to talk about, like my favorite artist keep his birthday party in my country. I love you more for that. So, yeah, man, it's a nice country, beautiful island.
TJ in transition since signing with management and booking outfit Solid Agency.
Yeah, man, I bury my old self, and right now, we're up on the top farm level, you know. Right now in the life still, Mr. Miller, I just work for myself right now, honestly. I live life different, you know, work on my personal life and work on my circle, work on the people them who around me and work on the people them who I really need. It's like me sing a song, say, Father God, if me got no sins, beg you wash them away. If me got no fake friends around me, dash them away. And it's just like me just start to lose a bag of friends, you know? And me just sit down and just stay to myself and just tell myself, say, bro, change your circle, change how you move, change everything about you and just focus on music and yourself. So she can't bother with love, it hurt.
Don't you run the risk, though, of losing that bass that kind of wants a rougher, tougher sort of sound?
No, man, we not lose it, man. It's like you have a thing where say, don't forget where you come from or stick to the evil, you know. As bad as how I not live in a Montego Bay, I still visit Montego Bay, I still visit where I come from, I still make sure say things good. So it's just same way for the music. We still are gonna do the type of music them way our fans are gonna love same way. Even the badness type of music them, we not to sing them again, but I still try to make sure say, yo, the girl them, I feed the girl them, I feed the youths them, ghetto youths. We wake up a morning time, still can wake up and play 2 TJ and feel good for no say, yeah man, my artist still feel like him present there with me. Him still feel like him there in the ghetto with me. He must sing everything what we are go through same way. So we understand him. Him not lost him way, you get me? They even mention chopper music. It's like the other day I see every man I do something and it's like me just get up and say, yo, Bitcoin. Vice a song about Bitcoin. It wasn't about chopping anyway, but Bitcoin is one of the hottest songs in dancehall right now.
From Rags to Riches, TJ's as yet unreleased album. Skillibeng, Chronic Law and Ragging King among those featured.
And most of the other songs are just singles. So it's just a little bit of everything for people, you know? You have the rags music and you have the riches music, and even when I talk about rags to riches, it's not just money, you know? We're rich in love same way. We have life, you know? We're good. enough artists from Jamaica would really want a song with a rapper out there. I do a song with Shaggy, you get me?
TJ and Shaggy also lined up on From Rags to Riches.
I think doors will open for me now, you get me?
ER catches up with Mr. Bombastic next week.